And welcome to the season finale of the coffee run with the return of Terrell.
Hello, how are you guys?
Yep,
we have a car lighting because it's dark as fuck.
Yeah, it's getting dark. We're literally doing this at dusk.
Yeah.
Sundown.
All right. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna go right that way. I'm directing him to Gravity. The fun thing about this collab is that the first half is gonna be coffee run. And I'm really excited to do this with you, Michael.
Yeah, I'm excited too because this is a coffee run tea time. This is coffee time.
Coffee time, yeah. And the second half is going to be with Tea Time with Terrell, and that's my show with the Department of Dance. I'm going to be interviewing Michael, and this is my first time interviewing someone, and
this is
I'm just gonna lose. I'm just getting feels. Okay.
Well, it's crazy because this is my first time being interviewed on a coffee. Well, scratch that second time, but the first time it couldn't air because my camera literally messed up to where I couldn't post it or anything.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks.
But I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, but at least now this is finally happening to run. I'm actually a little nervous. I'm surprised, because I'm never usually nervous on coffee runs, but now this is a new experience. So.
I would say. Our topic for today is, I don't want to call it a controversial one, but I mean, it kind of is.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big win. By the time this airs, it's gonna have all blown over.
Oh my god, all tea, all shade, all fucking windows are blown out of fucking proportion.
Yeah.
We're talking about our community. We're talking about the Houston EDM scene. I hate saying that. I hate saying, oh, the scene. Yeah, I sound like a fucking loser.
And it sucks because you don't know what to call it, really.
Yeah, I don't call it the scene. I call it a community because it is more of a community of people. I feel like instead of saying scene, I say community because this isn't a fucking phase, Mom. You know? This is something that I'm in it, and a lot of people that I work with and a lot of people that I interact with are in it for the rest of their lives. This is something that is more than just a hobby. It is a part of us. It's what we are. It's who we are. And that's the beauty about this community. I like saying community.
That's a good one, yeah.
Positive, it's beautiful, and it doesn't sound like it has bad vibes to it.
Because when you say the scene, that already makes it seem like it's
like when people hear the Houston EDM scene, they already know, isn't there shit about that? I like to say community because we are a community of people coming together to just listen and jam to some fucking good ass music,
to just be.
I like that.
Yeah, just literally to just be.
That's nice. Okay, so we're talking about the good and the bad of our community, because there's a lot that happened this year. There's so much.
Just a lot just this month.
Just this month.
It's only been 4 fucking days. It's
only been 3 days, and so much has happened.
So much shit.
And
it's like Jesus.
And you know what? I would say this. I grew up in the city of Houston. I've been a city boy my whole life.
Just a city boy.
You're huge. But growing up in this city, you have to have tough skin. You have to endure a lot of shit from people because there are some shady motherfuckers, some petty ass bitches that will just try and ruin your light and ruin your way, and you got to endure. You got to surround yourself by good, positive, loving, caring people.
Straight, by the way?
Yes, you're gonna keep it going straight. I know that's hard. But it's something that I don't know. I would definitely say this week has been tremendous amount. Today is December 4th, by the way. Just so you guys know what time frame we're on right now. There's just been a lot. We lost a lot of lives this year. We lost some of our friends, and we lost some of our friends this year, and it's been very heartbreaking and just crazy to, have people that you see every day, or have people that you see at these shows, and they're at their happiest and they're smiling and they're enjoying the light itself, and then not to even see them anymore, to know that they're not existing anymore. It's such a scary and crazy thing to understand.
And it really is like sad because you get so used to seeing those faces, and then once they're gone, I mean they're never truly gone, but at the same time physically they are. And rest in peace to those who we have lost this year.
Yeah, to everyone that we lost this year. And you know, the sad thing about it is some of it has been from drug overdose, some has been from murder, and just shit, some has been from suicide, and it really fucks with us. You know?
And it's crazy that it's crazy how it's been a combination of like so many different things.
Yeah.
Like it's not just one factor, it's multiple.
Yeah.
And that's a problem, you know.
Yeah. It's it's something that I always wanted to know, like how should we as you know, content creators and us as, you know, people with an audience to go about these things. Right. You know, like how do we use our platform for good? How do we
prevent such tragedies from happening too?
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna make it right at the light. We're going to Starbucks.
We're gonna try, because I mean,
we're gonna try.
Honestly, we only got 20 minutes until it's 6, and we do need to get to Gravity.
We don't have to be there at 6 specifically, but I want him to get ready and make sure that the lighting's good for him, and that we do like a mic test and all that shit.
Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta pee.
Oh, he has a tinkle, ladies and gentlemen.
But I can. Sorry.
Hi, we're not gonna hit you.
We're not gonna.
You're perfectly fine. You oh honey.
But honestly, I didn't see him.
It's cold. It's cold. He got mad.
Yeah,
no,
honestly, I feel so bad because I didn't see him.
I saw him.
He blended in with the road. That's why he had.
You were not going to hit him.
Yeah, he had a gray sweater.
His sister was over dramatic for no reason.
Yeah.
Girl, over it. Moving forward. Shit. I mean, hey, I'm like.
He was like, hold on.
I see you, Beatrice.
I saw him right when he shouted. So I pretty much I was stopping before I was gonna hit him anyway, so I wasn't really gonna hit him.
I understand like his feeling because like I have anxiety, especially like on the road. But when someone is inching close to me, I don't say shit. I look at them and be like, bitch, I wish you would hit. I wish you would hit me because I need bills to pay. I got bills to pay. Like, yes, give me coin. Thanks. Chop chop. So he should have let you hit him. He would have gotten a quick ass buck.
Yeah, no, fuck that, because I can't. I'm already broke as it is. So, I would have hit and run. Fuck that.
It's like beep beep, bitch.
He looked homeless though, so poor guy. I feel really bad, but oh well.
It's okay.
What can
you do? What can you do? But back to the main topic at hand.
Yeah.
One thing I really wanted to talk about was like just, you know, we got so many bad things that have happened this year, like the fall of Free Press Houston. That was a whole gag. Yeah. That was some shit. Like,
if you want to touch on that, because I know you know more about it than I do. I know of it.
I'm not gonna lie, I only know just nits and pieces. Like, you know the main shit, but you don't know like the deep things. But you know, having friends that were involved in that scandal,
being able to testify
and actually, you know, go back and bring someone who was so disgusting and so bad down. I think that was the cool thing, was that people were standing behind the victims, and people were really, you know, supporting them and being there for them, because you don't see that a lot, especially when it comes to sexual harassment. Man, the amount of support that people had over the victims that had to deal with it with that person, it was beautiful. It was awesome. And that was one of the beautiful things about our community, is coming together and fighting back these bullies and fighting back people who do so wrong, who do so many shitty things to everyone else just because they can, because they want to.
Yeah.
Like,
and also, like, what I was gonna say too, it's amazing that people chose to trust the truth.
Yeah.
Hashtag trust the truth, because that's actually another goal. I've just been spitting mad shit all fucking night.
Mad fire.
Because we can just be. We can just be when we trust the truth.
Yeah, we can just be, and you know, that's a beautiful thing, man. Like, I honestly, truly love that people came together throughout that situation. And you know, we have been coming together, especially when you're gonna go straight. Yeah. Especially when our friends have passed away this year. Like, we've all have been trying to find different ways to help a friend out. You know, like reach out to people. You know, one of the main things that I tell someone, if they need help, say that you need help.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh shit.
That's what.
Hello. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this camera. That guy stopped really fast. And I was looking strate ahead. All right.
Welcome to the Heights, where no one knows how to drive.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what?
Jesus. Well, at least I didn't hit anybody.
This is gonna be a fun ass coffee ride.
People are gonna see the fucking.
They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Jeez. Yeah. One of the beauties of our community is that we come together and we fight the bullies, and that we do stand our ground.
When we stand together too.
Yeah, exactly. However,
yeah.
I feel like there could be one petty thing and people lose their shit. People lose their mind, and people are fighting each other. People are going under the nose and calling people out, talking these lies, spewing the bullshit. And I've had it. Yeah. I've had it.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because I haven't really said anything yet. And when I say something, it's really like, you better fucking watch it, because I don't usually say anything. I don't go on a dead mouse rant.
The thing about it is like, I try not to say anything. I try. That doesn't mean that I don't. I let it be known, I do say shit.
I'm gonna make a left, right? Up ahead?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do not want to get on I-10.
Oh, yeah, because we're still...
Yeah.
See, and I know where we're at.
Sis, that's bad traffic. That's scary ass traffic.
It's sad that I know where we're at when I recognize the Raising Cane's. So shout outs to Raising Cane's.
Shout out to Raising Cane's, guys. Cane's come through.
Yeah. The new one opened up right by my house. It's like 5 minutes away.
You have a problem.
I do. I went there twice in a row, like each day, Friday and Saturday. And I didn't. I regret nothing.
Back to back. Yeah, I wouldn't regret that either. That's some good ass food.
And I waited a whole ass hour for each day just to get food.
So like Chick-fil-A.
I mean, well, I feel so bad because I love Chick-fil-A, but now it's all about Raising Cane's. Like, yeah.
Okay. Hey.
But they're both good.
I mean, yeah.
It's just to each
no.
their own.
I am definitely a Cane's person because, I gotta give it to Chick-fil-A. Because their fries are better. They have the waffle fries.
See, the waffle fries
and
are good,
I love the Chick-fil-A sauce. I love the cane, like the cane sauce too, but like the Chick-fil-A sauce is like revolutionary.
I don't know. I think cane sauce changed the game for me. Cane's changed the game. See, like that even rhymes.
I guess.
I mean, I do like this. Fuck, he almost got in an accident. I swear people are not driving well today.
Now, welcome to River Oaks, where no one can drive. Can't drive,
but they're still on the Heights for some reason.
No.
So all this is River Oaks?
Well, Rice Military, if you want to be specific. Or like Memorial.
Oh, okay. This counts as Memorial. See, this area, I never really understood what the fuck it's called. Like, I just called it the Heights still because...
I just call it Memorial because Washington turns into Memorial, I think. Like, and Memorial Park is like right there.
Oh, over there?
Yeah, it's like right, like a few blocks away, actually.
No wonder why.
You wonder why?
No, I said no wonder why.
Oh, I was like,
you wonder
are
why.
you questioning like the city?
Yeah, I am actually.
Confusion?
I question a lot of things about the city, especially the drivers.
Me too.
Granted, I almost hit a homeless guy, but that's besides the point.
I mean, don't we almost hit homeless people every day?
At least once in our lives.
Every once in a life.
You haven't lived in Houston if you haven't almost hit a homeless
If you have not interacted with a homeless person like violently, you have not lived in Houston.
Right.
Like you have to at one point. Like my friend, I'm not gonna shout out her name, but some homeless guy threw a motherfucking beer at her truck.
What the fuck?
Because she honked because he was in the fucking way. Like, bitch, get out of the way. Don't be throwing, and you throw your whole 40. Like, you're wasting your money.
Right? Like, you wasted a whole ass drink.
Nasty ass. I'm over it. Okay, moving on back to the
we gotta get back. Yeah, we were talking about like how, see, because it only takes one fucking person to change everything, whether that's for good or bad. And we saw that this past fucking weekend.
Tea. Tea. So I'm just not gonna get into
hot tea. Oh, we're gonna get into it later.
Jesus fucking.
They're gonna get fucked. But anyway.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Right. But
so yeah, I would say this. I feel like when, God, I don't really. I'm trying to go about this in a way where I'm not
mature manner.
In the most mature manner. I'm sorry, guys.
You can let loose if you want. Remember, this is the coffee run.
I'm not letting loose. No,
no. So you can do whatever the fuck you want in the coffee runs.
And the thing about it is, I was told that I should respond to the shit that's been going on, and I said that I will, and I will respond to, like, you know, the things, especially because there, in some lighter news, there has been some some bullshit.
Some shit, yeah.
Some shit with my name ran. And like, no, it's fine. Like,
you need to tell me about this too. Not on here, but I'm just saying.
But here's the gag. Here's the tea. Guys, look, listen. You know, I have been told worse. A lot of people that I've known has been told worse. We have been told that we are the bad, shitty things possible. So when I have someone that doesn't like me or that has something bad to say about me, if I don't have like a certain care for them, then I don't care about what they say.
Right.
And I know like the things that this person or whoever the fuck has said about me has really like a lot of people are very like up in arms about it. And I understand why. I totally get it. And I'm not trying to shit on anyone's anger. However, bitch, I'm unbothered. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I got too much shit to go on in my life. I am a 21-year-old crazy ass homosexual that is gender fluid. Thank you very much, guys. I am gender fluid. And if you want to know what that means, please look it up because I do not have time to explain the shit to you. You're welcome. Moving on. But I got too much shit on my hands. Mm-hmm. There's so much to be done with my life. And now that I'm in my 20s, I want to take advantage with as much as I can. I want to experience as much as I can. So
yeah, because you don't have time for bullshit. You know?
No one has time for, especially with our community. We have promoters, we have DJs, and we have
jobs.
Content creators. There's so many people that want to make something of themselves, and that's the beauty of Houston. Everyone in Houston is a fucking artist. At the end of the day, everyone in Houston has a talent. Everyone has a niche. And the cool thing about this is that we are the most supportive bunch of people that I know.
Yeah,
we really love and support each other. At the same damn time, we are petty as fuck, and sometimes we don't give people chances that they really deserve. Now, granted, some of these niggas do not deserve chances.
After what, especially based on how many things they've done that are wrong.
It's one of those things where it's like, look, if you're just gonna be a dick your whole life, and if you expect that your talent is gonna carry you, sister, it's not. Because you can be the most talented bitch in the world, but if you are a motherfucking cunt, and if no one wants to fuck with you, and if no one trusts you, miss me with that shit, because you ain't gonna make it anywhere in life. And that's how I feel about it. You're gonna make a motherfucking left.
That was hilarious. I just love how you really ran that, into the...
Thank you.
Into the you're like, you're gonna make a motherfucking left.
Now we're in River Oaks.
Okay, so then what the hell was that back there, Rice?
It's called Rice Military.
Rice Military.
But I call it Memorial because Memorial Park is there.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the thing is too, I want to add that, like, honestly, it doesn't... You can't be that fucking person if you're gonna talk so much shit, start so much shit, and then continuously apologize, and then continuously go to start shit again.
At the end of the day, the apology is gonna be bullshit. Mm-hmm. You're just a boy who cries wolf, or a girl who cries wolf.
Because it really makes me mad when someone does that. Like, you do a heartfelt fucking apology the first fucking time you fuck up, and then you fuck up again, and then you do another and people are like, okay, we'll give them one more chance. But then you keep continuously doing it, and it's like, no more chances for me. No, fuck you.
You're just
like,
a sorry ass bitch at this point. Like. I'm sorry, I apologize sincerely from my heart. Nah, suck my dick, move forward. No, you don't. Like, look, be about your shit. If you're honest with your opinion, if you have something that you have for that person, instead of talking about it online, because this is what I'm getting sick and tired of. I'm so tired of people posting shit online. If you have an issue, dude, talk to that person. You're a grown-ass adult. This is not high school. If I wanted to deal with high school drama, I will go back to James Madison motherfucking High School. Shout out Marlins, what's up? But I would go back to Madison High School and deal with some petty ass shit. But I'm not. I graduated. I'm an adult. I got better shit to do. If we have a problem, if we have an issue, you know where I am. You know where to find me. If you want to talk about something that I've done shitty to you, or if someone has done shitty to you, talk to them. Yeah. Like a responsible person. But beating around the corner and throwing these slugs and throwing the shade and if you're about it, be about it. But
Exactly.
just get ready for people to drag the fuck out of you for being childish.
Yeah, because I really hate the fact that, and this is the thing that's even more sad, that I hate about our community. People
don't hate. We strongly dislike.
Yeah, I guess, but I really don't like the fact that our community feeds off of fucking drama.
That is true.
Stop fucking feeding off of drama.
You should be telling me that.
That too, because I mean, like, I'm sorry, but it gets on my nerves when people are like, "Oh, this is some great drama today. Like, I needed this," and I'm like, "Really? Like, that's fucked up."
But the thing about it is like, it's not the drama aspect; it's the tea, and that's why it's called Tea Time with Terrell. Is because tea is not lies. It's not shade. Shade is lies. Shade is when you're insulting someone and it's deemed to be a rumor. It's an assumption. Tea is the truth. Tea is the facts. And that's the hi, sister.
Sorry.
No.
Fucking camera.
But like, it is the truth. It is the details of it all. So I think people are not enjoying it. You're gonna get in the right lane. But I don't think people are enjoying, like, oh my God, we're talking shit about someone. I think people are honestly enjoying the fact, hello.
I swear to God, this camera is just not, I'm sorry guys. If you watch this, you're probably gonna be like, what the fuck is this problem?
I think people are more enjoying the fact that truth is coming to light. And that people are uncovering the truth. And that, you know, there are facts to these things.
Yeah, it's just...
And I think that's what is getting confusing, is that people are thinking that we want the shade and that we want shit talkers and that we want assumptions. No, we want truth. We want the details. We want the facts. And I think that's why everyone is so like, yes, give me more, give me more, give me more. Because when you see the truth, you have this whole perspective about a person that's just completely different.
But see, the thing is too, and it goes back to your point that you made earlier.
Yeah.
You know, even though, like, yes, we can feed off of all this stuff that's going on because it's the tea.
Yeah.
That tea wouldn't exist in the first place if those two people would just fucking talk it out. You know what I mean? And that's really what needs to happen, because creating drama like this for people to see over Facebook, that's not healthy. I make a ride right here, right?
No, you're gonna go straight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not healthy for our community to me.
You're absolutely right, but we're humans. It's something that we're going to do. We're going to gossip, and that at the end of the day is something that we're going to do. However, I feel like people should really take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know, you should interact with people, you know, with an open mind and with a clear conscience. And, you know, it sucks to say don't believe everything that you hear, but at this point in our community, don't believe everything that you hear.
Exactly.
Because not everyone is here to be your friend. And it's a sad thing. You know, like when I first started in this community, in this beautiful, beautiful thing, I wanted to know everyone. I wanted to be friends with everyone. And I wanted, you know, I loved the unity we all had and the support that we all had. But the further and further I get into the community, and now that I work in the industry aspect of it all, you see how shitty people really are.
Yeah.
And it's scary. It's so scary. Like,
especially when you see people's true colors.
Yeah, and it's hard because when I have people come up to talk to me, I honestly, I have this mentality in my head, and it's so shitty, but like, is that Montrose?
I keep going straight though, right?
You're gonna make it right.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
That's Montrose.
Yes, we're in Montrose now, guys. This is my area. This is where we all suck dick. But like, sometimes when people come up to talk to me, and it's such a shitty thing that I have this in my head, but it's like, what's your ulterior motive? I don't like opportunists. I don't, because that means you're only there for the opportunity. You're not even there for the long game. You know, we have so many DJs and promoters that come out the woodwork. It's gonna make it right.
The right.
Left. Ha ha ha.
I also like switching lanes
so
much.
You see how I point? So every time I point this way, that's the right way. If I say it and I point this way, just take that direction. Because my hands are always right. But like, you know, you see DJs and promoters and just new, fresh coming DJs and promoters, and they come up and like, you know, they send you a friend request, and then they send you their page to like. They don't even try to get to know you. They don't even try to meet you. None of that shit. They just want the opportunity. They just want to see what they can get from you, and as once they use you as much as they can, then they move on. Now, granted, not all DJs are like this. Not all promoters are like this. There are a lot of genuine DJs that do deserve a chance, and I feel like some promoters don't give them a fucking chance. Yeah. Like, they're so up in their heads, they don't give these newcomers a chance, and these newcomers, they have a right to be upset. They have a right to feel like they're not wanted. Mm-hmm. You know, we shouldn't be a community that nitpicks.
Yeah, exactly.
We shouldn't be picky. We should be open to all different aspects of our genre, of what we like. We should be open to different styles and different ways that these DJs put their talent into. And even some promoters, because they need a chance too as well. You know,
that's true.
Like, granted, Matthew Dunn took a chance on me, and now look, I have a web show, and that is awesome. Yep. By the way, thanks, Matt. I appreciate you.
Shout outs to Matt.
You beautiful son of a bitch.
And shout outs to Rachel, because I know you're leaving soon. By the time you see this, I'm sad to say you're gonna have
Queen,
been gone.
You're leaving us. It's so surreal, and we just talked about it. Like, it was just like, I can't imagine not seeing her around. Yeah. Like, she is a face. When you think of our community, you instantly think of Terrell. You think of Johnny Bun and Virtuosos.
Shout out to Johnny Bun and Virtuosos.
Exactly. You think of the Department of Dance. You think of Blow Up Music. You think of Underground and Eric Dean and Buddha Love and just all these awesome people that gave us so much. And we should be appreciative. We should appreciate the things that they give us, because it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, and it's a lot of fucking money as well. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't understand
how much goes into
this shit. Mm-hmm. And it is stressful, and it is eye gouging about all the things that we have to do to just get shit done. You're gonna stay on West Gray until it turns into Gray Street, and then you're gonna make a ride on Fannin.
So, how do I know when it's gonna turn into West Gray Street?
It will. Trust me, it's about to dip. Like.
So, but I'm good on this lane, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm doing. Yes, I do. Just so you know, the darker it gets, the more I cannot see because of the fact that I am not wearing my glasses.
I have night blindness.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah.
You should not be driving.
I know. Well, I mean, it's like...
Yeet.
I have my contacts. I can see. It's just like that homeless guy, because his sweater blended in with the... Shit.
No, it's fine.
Dude, I got so fucking scared right now. Like, my anxiety just, like, raised.
You don't want to talk about anxiety. Oh, furthermore, let's talk about mental health, ladies and gentlemen, because look what I'm doing. Whew. Alrighty, so... Sorry. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, mental health is super important to take care of. Mm-hmm. It is my number one thing. And my number one pet peeve is that some people discredit or invalidate someone else's mental health. Yep. And that's the thing. You don't know what goes on in someone's head. You don't know what's going on in their life. You may think they have everything. You may think that just because they have money and they have a job and like they're doing good for themselves, at the end of the day, they can probably not be happy, and they can be very sad about everything in their lives. I would definitely say this past week has been the most stressful thing throughout the year. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of depressive episodes. I did have one recently, and it was just really bad. And even yesterday I had an anxiety attack. Mm-hmm. And I was with friends, and I was chilling out and hanging out with them, and then it caught, and I had to leave. I was shaking, and I felt so bad because I rarely have my attacks with friends. I usually have them alone, and I prefer to have them alone because I don't want to put someone in that position. I don't want them to, experience like
that's exactly
what I go through. Because when I have my anxiety attack, people try to help me There's only a select few amount that can really help
when
me.
people try to help you, that makes you more nervous because you don't want them to worry about you when you're already worried about yourself. And that's the thing. I don't even tell people, and I have anxiety attacks at least like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And they just come out of nowhere. It could be because I'm eating and I'm thinking I'm like,
and some of them don't even have to be big. Like, that's the thing. Some of them are minuscule, but they carry a large impact. Mm-hmm. They can waste most of your daytime. They can waste most of your time, and you know, like, you get distracted and like you lose sight of everything, and I don't know, like,
it sucks because
not
you
even
feel
anxiety,
like,
just
your heart's
depression and panic, and you know, it's a sad thing. I have so many friends, you included, and we all go through dark things. And you know, granted, I will never know what he's going through, and he'll never know what I'm going through. But the beauty about our friendship, and the beauty of, you know, me having friends that have the same thing as me, is that we can kind of have a common ground where we can all relate on something.
Right.
We can all relate to the fact that this is a problem, and mental health is a for real issue, and we need to fix it. You're gonna get in the right lane, but you're not gonna make it right.
Okay. Hopefully this guy lets me get in.
So I implore everyone, please, if you have a friend that has mental health issues, don't invalidate them. Don't call them over dramatic. Don't push them aside. Be there for them. Tell them that you're open to hear what they have to say, because, you know, now this year I gained so many new friends, and without them I would be lost completely. You're gonna make it right. So I definitely think, you know, that we have such a beautiful community that helps us do the things that we do. That is a bathhouse for gay men to have sex in. I was invited, and when I went inside, I heard the moans, and I was like,
oh wow,
oh my god, no, this isn't what I wanted. You're gonna make it right. Yeah, I was just like, no, this isn't, no. I was so scared. It's called Club Houston for you freaks and whores if you really want to go through. All right, so we're at Gravity right now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go inside and go see if anyone's there and open the gate so we can let you in.
All right. Where should I park?
Let's see.
Is over here good?
Yeah, you can just chill right here, and I can just see if someone will open the gate and we can go inside.
Nice.
So you can park inside. But if you want to ask me anything, look at those people. Do you want to ask me anything before I go inside? Are we closing out the coffee room?
Yeah, we are. But I definitely want to park inside. No, but
yeah, you are.
All right. So so as far as mental health goes,
yes.
Can I talk about the treatment, or should I say that for tea time?
Yes.
Talk about it now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I do want to say that there, you know, if your friend is going through any type of issue mentally, tell them that there is treatment. There is treatment. Like, you can get it.
Help.
I mean, some of it is free, some of it will cost money, but I mean, I'm receiving treatment even just for my anxiety and depression, you know, and I'm on anxiety medication, and you know, I'm still trying to get a grip of it, because even on the way over, like, to get him, my heart was pounding fast, my chest was starting to hurt, and I was getting an anxiety attack for no apparent reason at all.
Yeah.
Then it was just like, and when I get those attacks, you know, it builds up to like gas, I guess, and I just burp, and like now and then I'm okay.
You burp?
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's so weird, but
oh my god, he burped.
even when we started this run, like I was feeling anxiety, but that's why I turned the air on, because, you know, I wanted to like calm myself down. But
just keep breathing.
And it sucks because I know we were supposed to get coffee and tea. We
have alcoholic coffee at Gravity. He's good.
But either way, I think this is a good way to close out, because you're going to see the next segment pretty much on Tea Time, what we're going to talk about. You're going to see my interview. You're going to see him ask questions, me ask questions. And
I want to add on to the treatment aspect of mental health. Honestly, in my experience, and this is something that I always say, take with a grain of salt, you don't always have to resort to prescription meds. If you're someone who doesn't want to, that's perfectly fine. There are many other ways that you can combat this. You know, for me, for instance, I smoke a lot of weed. I get super fucking high.
And there are certain strains that can really help with depression.
Oh, yes, sir.
And anxiety.
And anxiety, too. And it really helps calm me down. I go outside and I sit outside in the sunlight, soaking up some vitamin D. Go outside for like a good 2 hours out of the day and get some vitamin D. You're going to be the happiest you've ever been. Get that good shit back, you know? I definitely say there are many ways to combat mental health that isn't just prescription meds. So if you're someone like me who did take prescription drugs but they didn't work out, there are many ways, and you can always find your way, and it's however you think is best for you.
Exactly.
That is how it should be. As long as it has a positive impact on your body, do not go crazy. Moderation is key. Moderation is key. If you do drugs, moderation is key. Please know your limits, especially with drinking and doing drugs. We are all for you guys having fun and living your best life, but moderation is key. Please.
Yes.
Limit yourself.
For the love of God, because
enjoy the high, but have fun with the calm down. The calm down is where you take what you learn from that high and incorporate it in your reality. There you go.
Because the thing is, like he said, meds do work for some people, for some it doesn't. And like for me, I've tried them like 10 years ago and it didn't work. And it actually made me worse. But I was at the point this year where I was like, okay, I need to make a change because I've been extremely, like, I'm having extreme anxiety and extreme depression to where I don't want it to get serious anymore. So now I'm giving it a chance, and somehow it's starting to work finally. A little bit. You know, well, for the most part it is, in a way, but just not fully yet.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you still need to balance out. And that's where I'm at right now.
You're right, right.
But regardless, you know, like, there's hope. There's hope for recovery. Hope. You know, people say, oh, well, you can never really recover from depression. I don't believe that. I think you can, but you just have to really, like, keep at it. You know? I mean, you can stay over. You can get into remission, you know?
Yeah. People
call it remission, but I call it recovery in a way, because you kind of are...
Recovering.
Yeah, recovering.
That's beautiful. I like the sound of that. I like that. This is good. I love doing this with you because, like, you were definitely the inspiration for Tea Time. Definitely. I love that you had this idea and that, you know, you got this started, and that gave me a chance. Someone who's, you know, been an artist for so long. And now that, you know, I have this, I have to definitely credit this guy. You know, dude, you're absolutely amazing, and I love you so much.
Everybody should thank Deadmau5 for this too, because he's the one who gave me the idea. But regardless,
I just rolled my eyes.
I just love Deadmau5, but everybody knows that. So
I would definitely say this. If I can leave off with one thing, everyone is an artist, and everyone is talented in their own right. Don't let someone else take away what you're good at. Don't let someone else invalidate who you are. Don't let someone else discredit who you are. You are whoever the fuck you want to be. Alright? As long as you're being yourself, as long as you're being authentic, and as long as you're being honest with who you are and you accept 100% of who you are, you're fucking good, and you will go wherever the fuck that you need to be. You know? But if you are someone who honestly thinks that you're above everyone, and if you think that your talent is going to get you somewhere in life, let me tell you something. It's not. It's not. You got to work hard. You have to be ambitious. You have to have a thick skin to make sure that anything that anyone says to you, you can brush it off. Be unbothered. Have kindness and compassion when you interact with others. Be humble. Be grateful for what is given to you. Your life is fucking precious, and it's the only life you got. Be selfish with your fucking life, but be selfless with the people around you. And that is how I'm gonna leave this. That
was the best fucking thing I've ever fucking heard on, like, any coffee run. That was really good. Like,
thank you.
I probably couldn't have even said that, and I have a way with words. But
thank you.
Yeah, that was good.
We will be continuing this on Tea Time with Terrell, and I will be interviewing Michael, and I'm super excited. Really, really nervous. I would like to give a shout out to Matthew Dunn and my family at the Department of Dance. I love you bitches so much. I want to give a shout out to Johnny Bunn and the family of Virtuosos. You guys are amazing, and the shit that you guys are doing with all these fucking parties, and Johnny, you're working with Disco Donnie. I am so proud of you for the amount of time that you got, and you're making your own shit. Beautiful.
Disco Johnny
and Terrell, Ray, girl, you already know I'm obsessed with you. Like, I wouldn't be where I am without you inspiring me. You inspire me every day, and I appreciate everything that you do. No matter what everyone thinks you are a tough bitch, and that's what I love about. That's what I love about you. And even from everyone else, if I did not mention you, we got Kickstarters, Bay State, Blow Up Music, Underground, Eric Dean. I love Eric Dean. Eric Dean's he's my favorite person. He's one of my favorite people on the planet, because the number one thing that I love about him is that he's 100% honest. That is absolutely true. Who else am I missing out? Good Vibe Tribe. Yeah. I love you, babies. I love you guys so much. You guys throw the most fun shows, and you guys just always have a good, positive attitude. And these are
their shows are so unique.
Communities in our community. These are the little mini communities in our community, and we all make things and do things for us to do something. That's the beauty of being in Houston. We are inspiring. We can be whoever the fuck we want, and we're all artists in our own right. You know, the last shout out would be to my best friend Hannah Krotz. She's about to debut tonight. Today is her birthday, and
shout out to Hannah.
So excited for her, and I'm so proud of her, because she did this all on her own. No one taught her a goddamn thing. You know, she went to Pantheon, and she took as many notes as she could. She asked questions. She went to Share Our Space on Monday and got notes from every DJ that she can get any notes from. And now she's making her own music. Now she's about to debut as Fairy, and this has all been under 1 year. I am so proud of my best friend, and happy birthday, and we love you so much.
Nice. Well, he got the spotlight on this one, so on Tea Time you'll see more of me. So
I'm excited.
Until next time, watch us on Tea Time.
Alrighty. See
you guys.
Bye.